happy day, whatever day it is for you. You're watching this video. I feel like I can't see you, but you can see me through the screen. Not the screen of my lenses, the lenses of my eyes. If I knew how to edit videos really well, I feel like that would be a good time to edit that video. Anyways, welcome to the next philosophy talk with Epiphany by Tiffany. I hope that everyone's doing really well, and I really appreciate the good feedback. Constructive feedback is still good feedback. It helps me understand a little bit more about what I'm doing, and so I'm really thankful for the support and love. Today I was thinking about what I wanted to touch base on, and I wanted to talk about patterns, or repeating the same cycle, the same lesson that we feel we constantly go through. And I was talking about this with my best friend about life lessons and soul lessons, which are probably one of the same. So soul lessons, I believe, are things that we really soulfully, absolutely need to 100% go through in order to let go of karma, past life, or recreate an energy, whether that is individually based or family based or the collective conscious. I mean, we're all connected, so if I'm going through a lesson, I'm pretty sure in a degree everyone and everything is going through a similar lesson, which means that we will go through the same pattern of relationship, or I would say, what else? Relationship, friendship, career, job, energy pattern, until we are able to recognize the pattern, accept the energy, and then choose to consciously move away from said experience. That's the word I was looking for. So an example is so many examples. Which one to choose from? I guess in a lot of people, we talk about relationships. So we have a relationship. I'll speak from personal experience. My dad. I have the energy of my father figure, this man who birthed me and helped half create me and bring me into this third dimension. Thanks, Dad, for co-creating with me. But the energy of my dad. We'll talk about the karma of a family. He is half of my DNA, half of my genetic makeup. He has been my number one support my entire life. This male energy, this soul manifested in masculinity. I really appreciate my dad. He's been a staple of my life and helped me really navigate this third dimension. Yet I carry a lot of traits similar to my dad. And I also see that manifested in a lot of relationships that I have with other people. Very strong-willed, very passionate, very focused, really stubborn. It takes one to know one. I can only recognize what's inside of me. And it's crazy because I see my dad in many different forms. Oh! Just spilled all this water. You know, there's a saying about this. I try to see the pattern. This is a pattern. This is a pattern of me spilling water all the time. And I always try to think, what does this mean spiritually? What does this mean about my internal energy? And what I've collected from my research is that the sacral chakra is all about creativity and fluidity and water. And it's raining right now, and I'm not sure if this is a sign, and also water is a sign of unconscious, so I'm not sure if this is like a signal that I'm speaking unconsciously, or if I'm not speaking unconsciously, or if I need to be more creative and more free-flowing with what I'm saying, but water has spilled, and I'm just gonna let it spill because it's on a mat right now, and that's just fine. I'll grab some paper towels later. But this is a pattern, and it always happens, and I see it consistently happen. And I mean, I should also take in consideration, I never close my bottle tops on all the way, and that would probably be me recognizing that pattern of unconsciousness, and wow, I'm really working through this right now, and choosing to accept that if I close my bottle top on all the way, then my water would never really spill. But sometimes it spills when I don't even have a water bottle top. Anyways, so going back into my father figure and how his energy manifests throughout my experience, I see qualities, good qualities, not so good qualities in myself reflected through other situations and people. I'm also looking at this an empty umbrella. I'm getting distracted right now, so maybe I'm a little too flowy. But I'm going to show y'all after I'm done with this segment of this random umbrella free flowing in the rain. That's me. I'm free flowing in the rain right now. An umbrella adrift amongst the ocean of existence. So I see my father, the energy of my father reflected in other partners, friendships, situations, and I create with that energy. It's what I was given, what I received, what I felt, what my body knows. I have this aggression, this swag, you could say. I'm going to call it swag. My dad's swag, a little bit of a chip on my shoulder. I don't trust anyone. I don't need anyone. I don't need to connect. I'm fine. I'll do it myself. No one put me on, so fuck it. I'll do it myself. And it's something I've had to work through. I've really used the practice of yoga to observe this pattern, to step away from who I think I am, who I've been told I should be, and reflect on what energy I'm bringing and how the energy and what triggers me to bring out certain energies, like who triggers me, what situations trigger me. And it's crazy for me because I might have to pause this video. Just kidding, I'm not going to pause this. I am at a studio right now, so I'm like not in the most, I guess I am, whatever. I get a little shy speaking, so I've had to step back from who I've energetically thought I should be. And as I peel back the layers and observe the patterns, I see that what I'm carrying doesn't necessarily need to be carried. It's like this weight I put on my shoulders, a big backpack of rocks. I have my dad, I have my mom, I have elementary, high school, college, soccer, blah, 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 blah. All these things, all these experiences, I'm just putting them in my back. And so my shoulders are hunched. And I'm like, man, I'm really tired. It's really heavy. As I start to unpack my backpack of emotional garbage, or I guess good experiences that have helped me get here, just depending on how you perceive it, I feel a lot lighter. I feel like, okay, well now I have the conscious choice to either use that energy for a different experience or a different result, or I can choose to just be reactive and continuously create from that energy. And so these patterns are recognizable in everyone's life. Where did it go? The answer's in the pattern. What is it? The pattern's in the pattern? I mean, that sounds really just a roundabout. I'm going to say the answers are in the pattern. Once you choose to see recycled energy, which is, you guessed it, karma. Bitches, karma. It's fucking karma. It's not some crazy sprinkled on hibbity-doo-boo. It's your program from your family, from the people that you encountered in your immediate family. It's from your schooling. It's from your culture. It's from your environment. People are just programming you until you decide, like, hey, this shit's not working out for me. I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm over it. I'm done with this. This is not working out for me. I don't think this is right. I don't think that the way that I've seen people treat other people works for me. I don't think that this third dimension is really working out for me. And then you choose to wake up, and then all of a sudden, like, you're different. And people are a little bit, like, resistant because you're like, oh, maybe there's a new way, and a lot of people resist change, and it's okay, like, to each their own. But I really appreciate something that we should always circle back on is the appreciation for what and who has brought you here, because we all come from a different background. No matter what you consider it to be, good or bad, it has brought you here into this very moment of time and space. I'm really thankful for my dad, even though my dad doesn't really see the way I see, or like my mom doesn't really see the way I see. Their programming to me has made me resilient and super strong and very capable to hold my own. And I'm intelligent and a very powerful being, and I wouldn't have been able to tap into that without the support and love of my parents. Regardless if they are borrowed, they were souls that signed a soul contract with me, and they did their purpose, and they're amazing. I love them for them. Unconditionally love my parents. Shout out to my parents. Even through all the ups and the downs, the misunderstandings, and all of the bullshit. Side note, close that tab, get that out of here. Bringing everything back into a circle, your circle of soul lessons. It's important for you to have patience when you're going back into a circle. It doesn't mean you're regressing. It just helps you really understand and staple that experience to the body, to the heart, to the soul. You intellectually know something first, like you can hear me speaking this to you, but until you really experience it for your first hand through your body, you go through it physically and you create that emotional long-term experience memory, you won't really get it until you get it. You don't know until you know, you know? Da-da-ding. I just wanted to drop this into your reality. You already know all the stuff I'm saying. I just like to say it so we can remember. It helps me remember and stay accountable, and I really appreciate that ability to teach and then remember and then staple it in for me. I'm intentful, and I'm moving with intention this go around for some different results than I feel like I've experienced in past lives. So bear with me as we grow. Please share, comment. If you like the videos, let me know what you like about them. If you don't like the videos, let me know what you don't like about them. If you want to see more of something, that'd be great. Ask me questions, because then I feel like I'll be able to tune in and tap in, and that is the way we pull new information out. We have not discovered everything, and this desire, this passion to learn more and be more, I don't even know if we can be more, but just to expand. There's a divine reason we have this calling. So pick up the phone. This is me giving you